Good evening. We're located in Alexandria, Louisiana, on Masonic Drive. We're at the corner of Watermark and Masonic Drive in Alexandria, Louisiana, near the traffic circle. We have heavy police presence in unmarked vehicles. This looks like probation and parole. Uh, don't know the situation that's at this time, but we do know there's a heavy police presence of the Louisiana State Police. Uh, as you can see, they just ran to their vehicles, put on some Kevlar. Uh, this is an ongoing situation in Alexandria, Louisiana. I can't tell if they're with Louisiana State Police or probation and parole, but it is heavy police presence. So if you're on the service road on Masonic Drive, uh, please find an alternative route. If you're in the traffic circle is open. It appears that they do have a house surrounded. Alexandria Police Department is on the scene now, as you can see. How you doing, young man? So a lot of unmarked units in the area. I will take cover behind this vehicle. Again, we're located in Alexandria, Louisiana. Heavy police presence. Uh, don't know what agency, whether it's probation and parole or state police. We do have Alexandria Police Department on the scene at this time. This is a very active scene. I did hit my mute button. This is probation and parole. Gotcha. Probation and parole is about to back up and block off the road so no more traffic can enter this area. Alexandria Police Department is on the scene. We have confirmed that it is probation and parole. We're located on MacArthur Drive, Masonic Drive, near the traffic circle. Again, we want to thank all our viewers for contacting us and letting us know what's going on within our community. We ask that if you see something, say something. Go to a safe location. Make sure that you're in a safe location. hit that record button. Always let us know by inboxing us. Your information will remain strictly uh, confidential. We will not share that information, but we do have probation and parole, as well as Alexandria Police Department on the scene. Again, we're located in Alexandria, Louisiana, near the traffic circle. So far, I can count about 15 units out here at this time. At least 15 units. This is an active investigation. Someone is believed to be held up in the house. You do have APD officers, uh, part of the tactical team on site as well. For those of you just tuning in, we're located in Alexandria, Louisiana, on Masonic Drive. We're on the corner of Masonic and Watermark Street, where we have probation and parole, as well as Alexandria Police Department on the scene. Uh, they do have a house that is surrounded. Uh, I have not heard any commands asking or requesting someone come out, but you do uh, have an individual that is part of that family or that from that house. She is sitting on the ground, but you do have APD and tactical Kevlar as well. Again, if you're near the traffic circle, please avoid the service road on Masonic Drive. The traffic circle is open at this time. We have more APD officers pulling up as we speak. This situation is attracting a crowd from the neighborhood. You have more unmarked vehicles headed in this direction. Uh, as you can see, They're part of probation and parole as well. And we don't know uh, if this situation have anything to do with the individual, uh, the shooting that took place on yesterday. So we will not speculate. We do not have a public information officer on the scene at this time. As soon as we do have more information about this situation, we will update the post, put in a public information request. Again, we're located in Alexandria, Louisiana, on Masonic Drive near the traffic circle. Heavy police presence. This is manned by probation and parole. Alexandria Police Department is assisting uh, probation and parole. This is all the information I have at this time. Right now, we're just going to uh, watch as the situation unfolds. As soon as I know some more information, I will let you guys know. But I will continue to go live. And again, this house has been uh, surrounded. And again, we're located in Alexandria, Louisiana. Again, we're located in Alexandria, Louisiana. For those of you who are just tuning in, Alexandria Police Department as well as probation and parole are on the scene. It looks like they're uh, talking to an individual. I'm going to try to reposition myself, but be safe in doing that at the same time. As you can see, that is the traffic circle. This is the house that's in question. We received a telephone or information about a situation that's occurring that is taking place on Masonic Drive. Uh, Police do have the house surrounded. An individual is believed to be in the house. I don't know if you can see through those trees or not, but there is police movement in that area. Uh, this scene is uh, commanded by probation and parole. Alexandria Police Department is on the scene as well. I'm going to actually walk down to see if I can capture photos of the backyard. Uh, you can't really see too much of the backyard because it has a wooden fence blocking the property. So I don't feel comfortable walking past that wooden fence just in case gunfire occurs. So I will go back to a safe location, and that is perch behind a vehicle. More units are arriving or have came up, continuing to come up at this time. They're unmarked units. That is our goal, to stay safe and stay vigilant. We're located in Alexandria, Louisiana on Masonic Drive on the service road near the traffic circle. This scene is manned by probation and parole as well as Alexandria Police Department. As soon as we get more information about what is going on, we will release that to you, the public. We want to thank you all for tuning in. Uh, Thank you all for making us aware of the situations that occur within our communities. We do have more Alexandria Police Department officers pulling up at this time. But this scene is manned by under the control of probation and parole. They are deep in this area. We do not see a tactical vehicle at this time in this area. You did see some running of officers, making sure that they go get their protective gear, Kevlar vests, and stuff as well. You do have some officers underneath the carport. The house is completely surrounded. Uh, we hope that this situation ends in a peaceful manner. Our prayers do go out to everyone that is involved. We do want to thank our first responders, our police officers. We want to thank their families as well for the sacrifices that they make on a daily basis to keep us safe, as well as their families for allowing and praying with their loved ones to go out here and do the job that they're doing. Because we know that no amount of money uh, is worth doing what they do, putting their lives on the line on a daily basis. We do know the men and women of the Alexandria Police Department, we do know that they are short at this time, 50 plus officers. And if for some reason the administration uh, say that that number is that's not a true number, we would like to know how many officers they are down, uh, because we do know that plays a very important uh, factor in their day-to-day lives and the stress that they are underneath. This is Masonic Drive that they do have blocked off. We're on Watermark and Masonic Drive on the corner. Probation and parole, as well as Alexandria Police Department, is manning this scene. We did put in a request about the shooting that took place on yesterday, asking was the suspect still at large, because there has not been no arrest in the inmate inquiry system, and do they feel like the public would be at any risk? And we were told no public safety concerns at this time. But as you can see, there is a heavy contingency of police officer, probation and parole, as well as Alexandria Police Department on this scene. We just asked the administration to be transparent with the people of our community, because this can happen next door to you. And that's one thing that we do like in the city of Alexandria is communication. They have established a perimeter down there blocking traffic at least 2 blocks away, so no one else can come in this area. This is near the traffic circle on Masonic Drive. We do have more police officers pulling up at this time. and unmarked vehicles that looks like Alexandria Police Department. And again, it's no knock to the Alexandria Police Department. We truly thank you from the bottom of our heart for all the hard work that you guys are doing and have done for our community. But we do want to make people aware of the stressful conditions you guys are working in and have been working in for some time. Gotcha. They are asking that we do back up some, so we will obey their command. Gotcha. So we will take refuge behind this house, but that do expose us to. Well, I know it got a wooden fence right there, so I know I don't want to be nowhere by that wooden fence because the back of the house is back there, and it has a window. They are asking that we do back up, uh, but at the same time, it's very important that you, the citizens, be aware of what's going on within our community. Yes. Have no idea. You live in this area? Yes. Yes, sir. Okay. Gotcha. They are asking that we do move out of the crime scene area. So their goal is to push us back, uh, and we don't know if it's we want to believe that it's for our safety, but we also want to believe that it has something to do with being transparent with the citizens of our community. I am on private property now, not on city property. So, and I will take cover behind a tree, pretty big tree, I might add. With the number of officers and stuff out here, this is a very dangerous or could wind up uh, being a bad situation. I'm on Watermark and Masonic Drive at this time. I am aware that city property is public property, but they did ask that I move my vehicle from within the crime scene area. So we did uh, take heed to what the request was, uh, but I did make sure that if I'm on private property, they can't request me to uh, leave. This is what we know. We do know that this scene is manned by probation and parole, heavy police presence. Alexandria Police Department is assisting with this scene. We do know we do have more officers now. We do have at least 20 units on the scene. We do know that the scene has been surrounded. We do know that they are talking with individuals that do occupy the house. We're not aware of who's in the vehicle, who's in the house, or what this have to do with. But as soon as we get more information, we will update this post. You do see an individual moving very rapidly. They do, or they did just deploy drones in the area for aerial support. So a drone has been uh, deployed to get closer. We do know that transparency is something that is lacking uh, within the city of Alexandria. We do know that this big old pit bull then just got away and is looking for that drone. So uh, he did just come through a gate with ease. And if he hit my way, I'm going to go behind a gate with ease. Uh, thank God he's going their way and not my way. The dog name is Opie. The dog has made it to the traffic circle. Again, we're located in Alexandria, Louisiana on Masonic Drive. We're on Watermark and Masonic at this time. Heavy police presence. They do have a house surrounded. This scene is manned by probation and parole with the assistance of Alexandria Police Department. I don't know which one is more dangerous right now, whether it's the dog or the individual inside. To be honest with you, my eyes is on the dog right now. But you do see APD getting in tactical gear. Uh, the number of police officers have grown tremendously from when we first arrived on the scene. They're going all the way up to uh, National Tire and Auto. So they have about 3 blocks in this direction covered. And I don't know what's on the other side, how far that perimeter goes. We will stay uh, live long as we can on this scene. We hope that it comes to a peaceful resolution soon. As you can see, the number of police officers in this area just just you get speechless when you see that, especially since Alexandria Police Department is down so many officers. Again, we want to thank the men and women that are in uniform for all the hard work and sacrifices that they make on a daily basis. It seemed as though Opie then calmed down, but in that calm down matter, we hope that Opie don't come this way. We do want to bend down just a little bit because on the back of that house it is a window, and we don't know the position of the individual in that house. So we do want to get out of the line of fire. Again, we're located in Alexandria, Louisiana, on Masonic Drive near the traffic circle. Heavy police presence. This scene is manned by probation and parole with the assistance of Alexandria Police Department. We can only believe that it's a probation warrant or violation, and they're trying to uh, make the arrest or a arrest. We don't know how many people are in the house. We do know that police are moving swiftly in that area. Some of those guys with APD uh, are in tactical gear at this time. This situation has been going on for a while now. We will continue to cover this scene as long as we possibly can. We do want to thank all our Urban Cast viewers for tuning in. Uh, Again, we cannot do this without your help. Uh, we do ask that if you see something, make sure you get to a safe location. Hit that record button and please share that information with us. Because we notice that if it's not documented, 9 out of 10, it won't get reported. We do hear the drone. Uh, can't see it for all the trees at this time. but a drone is in the area. How y'all doing? No, ma'am. They're at this second house right here. You got about 30 to 40 officers out here. I have no idea. Probation and parole out here, as well as Alexandria Police Department. Uh, and y'all been in the house chilling all this time, huh?
Yeah, we had no. Somebody called me and said I was in the back. I can't hear nothing.
Got you. Yeah. They got that whole situation. Oh no, you're good. Look, I was worried about this big old baby right here, but that's all it is a big old baby, huh? But it's been going on for close to an hour now. No, that's not Opie's parents. That's Opie's neighbor. They say Opie ain't gonna do nothing. I think he's a community dog because they actually opened their fence to let him in, but he decided not to go in. They do have Alexandria Fire Department out here now as well. What you say? They need to get the dog? What you say? They need to get the dog? He's been coming this way. Open. There you go. Okay, the neighbor finna put him back in the fence. I told you he's the. Now let me find out he's finna go back and put himself in timeout. That drone scared him. That drone scared him. Thank you, sir. This is a close-knit community because they are communicating with each other. So he did put the dog in the house, so he won't be distressed. As you can see, that's the drone. Now I am going to do y'all have a little chair or something? Do you have a little folding chair? Where I need to be at? Yeah. We're live on Urbancast. I'll keep
Yes,
you
sir.
updated.
You good deal.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thanks to the neighbors, we got a chair now, and we are out of harm's way. Again, we're located in Alexandria, Louisiana, on Watermark and Masonic Drive. Heavy police presence. The service road is blocked off. Uh, it's about at least 30 or so uh, units in this area that we can see, and we don't know what's on the other side near the dentist office. But probation and parole, as well as Alexandria Police Department, is on the scene. They do have 3 blocks blocked off, and it looks as though they might be about to shut down the traffic circle in its entirety. And that's what just happened. They have shut down the traffic circle. So the detour route is going to be through the Alexandria Mall uh, or hit Memorial Drive and go to North Mall Drive to avoid the traffic circle. The traffic circle has been shut down in its entirety uh, in front of the mall. So if you're trying to head through the traffic circle, that has been blocked off at this point in time. The detour is through the mall uh, or Memorial Drive to North Mall Drive or North Drive. We do have more uh, officers pulling up at this time in unmarked vehicles. The traffic circle is shut down. What they said they thought you were DoorDash? I don't think DoorDash coming now. Again, the traffic circle has been shut down. The detour is through the mall parking lot or Memorial Drive. The whole traffic circle has been shut down, and that's going into both directions on Masonic Drive. We do have a drone overhead. We can only suspect once they shut down the traffic circle. Uh, and you do see fire trucks as well. Traffic circle is closed in both directions. We're located in Alexandria, Louisiana on Masonic Drive. We're on the corner of Masonic and Watermark. Uh, Heavy police presence, probation and parole, as well as Alexandria Police Department. Again, we want to thank those brave men and women for all the hard work that they do and have been doing. This is a lot. It's a lot of resources out here, and DoorDash did make the delivery to this individual on Watermark. So I'm sure they're grateful for the delivery. What did y'all order?
A couple quarter pounders.
Couple of quarter pounders. We do have the tactical vehicle on scene at this time. So the tactical unit has arrived.
Hey, Steve.
Yes, Jack.
So the when you say you're not getting any feedback from me, are you?
No, I'm not getting any feedback from you.
Okay. So you saying that the South Traffic Circle has been shut down um
In both directions on Masonic Drive.
in both directions on Masonic. So the traffic is being diverted where probably around where Albertsons is located.
By the service road is still open, and they're
Mm-hmm.
able to turn by this Aspen Dentist dental office.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but they're going to have to cut through the mall parking lot or Memorial Drive,
Okay, so if they were coming from Cabrini Hospital, they would have to make that left right there where J.C. Penney's is.
or they can
Uh,
turn, or they can turn. I don't really think they can turn by National Tire and Auto at this point in time
okay.
because all that's blocked off.
Uh,
So they
uh,
would have to go down uh, Masonic Drive and go towards Jackson Street.
okay. All right. And then the traffic that's traveling north on South MacArthur, when it gets to the traffic circle, say for instance, I'm coming from Best Buy and I'm headed toward the South Traffic Circle. What is that traffic having to do at this
Loop.
point?
Well, I'm going to have to get in position, but I think they stopped that traffic as well.
Oh, okay. All right.
They stopped all traffic from coming around the traffic circle at this point in time.
So
Look
you
like
don't.
they look like they blocked it off all the way to where they're taking the exit by Albertsons and
Mm-hmm.
traveling the service road. But the whole traffic circle is completely shut down at this time.
So no traffic is going around the traffic circle at all at this point.
At this point in time, no traffic is going through the traffic circle. Correct.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna make a post about that. I'm listening to you. So if you say anything else that we might need to put a text post out on, I will definitely do it.
Yes.
All right.
We don't know. We do know on this side we do have at least 30 to 40 police officers, but
Mm-hmm.
people we're getting messages from the uh, on the other side by the dental office that a huge area of that is blocked off as well on the service road.
Okay. All right. And no indication because okay, so you are on the east side of the circle where you are right now. You don't have no earthly idea because looking from the pictures that you're showing, it's quite a few police units that are out there, and you have no earthly idea what's on the west side of it.
No,
Where the,
sir, not at this time.
all right.
But we do know that Alexandria Police Department uh, Chief Grimion is on the scene.
Mm-hmm.
We do have more fire trucks uh, coming up on Masonic Drive. We do know that we do have squad uh, vehicles on the scene as well.
Mm-hmm.
We do know that DOT D is on the scene to direct traffic,
Okay.
and you can see the squad vehicle moving in at this time.
I said moving in right now. Yeah,
Yes.
I can see it. Uh, are they making any announcements out there?
No announcements have been made at this time. I think they were waiting on that unit to make contact with the individual. But we do have drones in the air at this time.
Uh,
And I just wanted to make sure that we were clear in thinking the brave men and women in uniform. It's not a blow when we make comments like that. We are actually sincere in thanking them for all the hard work that they're doing. But we do know that Alexandria Police Department is understaffed and overworked.
right.
And if
And,
anybody,
I don't think I think yeah. There's always a lot of people that have something to say about it, Steve. But the fact remains that these guys are getting up every single day and doing a good job at doing what they do, and they are. Um,
Jack, hold on 1 second.
okay.
They are making contact with the individual inside the house,
Okay. All
and I'm
right.
trying to figure out what they're saying.
Okay. I'll be quiet and leave you alone.
They're asking the person that's inside the house to come out with their hands up. We do have another tactical vehicle approaching from the east side as well. They're still making contact with the individuals inside the house. They're asking that individual to come outside with their hands up. They just identified themselves as Alexandria Police Department and asking the individual to come out with their hands up. They're asking the individual to come to the door. We do have paramedics on the scene as well, as well as fire and rescue. We don't know how many people are held up in the house.
Hey, what's the name of the street? You said it was Masonic and what?
I'm on Masonic and Watermark.
Watermark?
Yes. Jack, we can finish our conversation if you want to also.
Oh, okay. Well, I was trying to get this text. I'll go ahead and
No
finish.
problem.
All right.
We continue to have officers arrive at this scene.
Is it all APD? What agencies are there?
Probation and parole initially,
Uh-huh.
and then Alexandria Police Department.
Okay.
Uh, but probation and parole looked like they fell back because of the squad vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Uh, so Alexandria Police Department, they're identifying themselves to the victim or the person of interest on the inside.
Okay.
They do have a drone in the area as well. This is officially the second day of summer for the city of Alexandria, or the third day of summer. I
Third.
think third
Third.
day
You're talking about the school since kids have been out of school?
since kids been out of school.
Yeah, third. This would be day 3.
And we had an incident on yesterday as well as a major incident today. So if this has anything to do with how the summer's going to be, we're in for a long hot summer. More APD units are pulling up at this time. They have officially shut down that service road we're talking about by Albertsons, and the dental office, they officially shut down that service road as
Oh,
well.
okay. Okay, so the service road from Albertsons traveling north all the way up to Aspen Dennis, that's been shut off as well.
Yes.
Okay.
So the only way to get through is cut down Masonic to Jackson, or take Memorial to, is that North Drive? I think that's North Drive, or
Hmm.
cut through the mall parking lot. You still got officers that are arriving. They're identifying themselves as Alexandria police officer and telling the person inside that they just want to talk. For the record, since we've been on scene, we have not heard any shooting take place.
It appeared that they're definitely trying to get the person to come out peacefully, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, how many units would you say that are out there at this point, Steve?
I'm counting, Jack. In my area, I would estimate at least 30 units.
Wow. Now, plus those units that are blocking off from Albertsons to Aspen, and in addition to that, any other service roads that they're
Yes,
blocking off as well. Right.
but easily at least 35 that I can count. behind a vehicle. They still identify themselves as Alexandria Police Department and asking the individual to come out peacefully. Again, we want to thank all our viewers. We want to thank everybody that dropped us a message. Uh, Everything that you do is 100% confidential. We will not share that information with anybody. So we ask that if you see a situation that you go to a safe location. Uh, and once you're in a safe location, hit that record button or send us a message and let us know what's going on. Again, at this point in time, we have not heard any shots.
Yeah.
Uh, Alexandria Police Department, as well as uh, probation and parole, has been very respectful. Uh,
Hey, Steve, let's go ahead and say this again. If you're getting off right now, it's right at that 4:35 time frame. If you're getting off and you're traveling south on MacArthur Drive, and you'll be headed through the South Traffic Circle. The South Traffic Circle is completely blocked off. If you're traveling coming from LeCount, Louisiana, on toward the north, and you need to use um, MacArthur Drive, the South Traffic Circle is closed, going in both directions. Also, we do know for sure it's closed in the direction coming from Masonic Drive from the downtown area. So please plan an alternative form of travel if you are getting off and you don't want to get blocked in a lot of traffic. Also, the service road from Albertsons to Aspen Dental is also blocked off from what we can visually see out there. Is that correct?
that is correct, but I just stood up and looked. It looks like over there by Home Depot,
Mm-hmm.
Office Depot, Home Depot. It
Mm-hmm.
looks like they're reverting that traffic to the service road as well.
Even on the south part
Yes,
of the traffic circle near Home Depot, that traffic is being routed onto the service road by the power center in that area.
that's what it appeared
Okay.
from my vantage point.
Mm-hmm. At any rate, if you have to go through the south traffic circle right now, you might want to plan an alternative way around if you're just leaving the office. Is that correct? That's a correct statement. Just
That
avoid that area, right?
avoid this whole area.
Okay.
The traffic circle control all of Alexandria, so Alexandria is completely shut down.
It's completely. It's just moving much slower right at this moment.
You're absolutely right.
I guess.
Instead of it taking you 10 minutes to get somewhere, it might take you about 15 to 20.
Okay. But that's an inconvenience for us because we're not used to that traffic.
We're not used to it.
So,
This is what we know. We do know that we're in the 3800 block of Masonic Drive on the service road. We do know that a house is surrounded. You do have Alexandria tactical vehicles requesting individuals inside of a house in a 3800 block to come out with their hands up. We do know that probation and parole is on the scene as well as Alexandria Police Department. When we first arrived at the scene, it was more probation and parole than Alexandria Police Department, uh, but it is a mixed group of Alexandria Police Department and probation and parole, as well as Alexandria Fire Department and a ambulance provider. Plus, we do have DOTD directing traffic at this time. Again, we have not heard any shots being fired at this time since we've been on the scene, and we do have more Alexandria Police Department officers pulling up uh, on a continuous basis.
Wow.
They're still making requests on the loudspeaker for the individual to come out. We hope that this situation end in a peaceful manner with no individuals harmed or injured. That is our prayer.
Steve, they've been asking, since the tactical units actually arrived on the scene, it appeared that they've been consistently asking for the person to come out.
Yes, that is a true statement.
Uh,
And we have been on this scene for an hour and 24 minutes.
and it was about, what, 20
15,
minutes? Yeah, so it's been going on for over an hour and a half at this point.
yes, before I made it to the scene.
Mm-hmm. Steve, I know you've said it quite a few times about thank you to all of those folk who share information with us, and I just wanted to echo that same thing. That echoes that same sentiment to say thank you to everyone who's sharing this information. Because I bet, if someone was getting off at this point in time right now and they were stuck in that traffic along MacArthur Drive, either on the southern part or either the northern part of it, trying to get through that circle, they would be somewhat frustrated with no communication to the public about what's going on.
You're absolutely
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
Zach.
Yeah, and we couldn't do it if the persons didn't call us and let us know what was going on. So again, we definitely want to say thank you to you guys for letting us know. The other thing you can do is if when we can get the news out to folk, if you guys do us a favor, one of the biggest things you could do for us is to share or make a comment or what have you. Those are really important things as well.
Uh, since you did bring that up, Jack, uh, the city as a whole need to do a better job with being transparent to the citizens of our community, because again, 9 out of 10 they have not posted anything about this situation and the inconvenience that this might cause to
Well, let me
travelers.
let me just check that and make sure, Steve, before we. Uh, no, no, no notice, none.
So go ahead.
You go right ahead. I apologize. I just didn't want us to put out any incorrect information.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We have not received any information from the city of Alexandria about expecting delays or a situation in this area. Uh, no other news outlet but ourselves, Urbancast, uh, have made a post about what's going on in our community. So, with that being said, if you're looking for uh, accurate and effective communication, uh, just give us a call. But the people should be appalled with the lack of communication and lack of transparency within the city of Alexandria.
And Steve, I also want to make it 100% clear too when we say the lack of transparency. Um, there is one department within the city of Alexandria that is very consistent, um, and follow their policies consistently, and that is the Alexandria Police Department. Of all of the departments within the city of Alexandria, that's the only department that you can rely on to be consistent with the way in which they are sharing information. So, big kudos to them on that part. And I'm not trying to get any, because they know we'll say what is in a quick minute. But on the same token, I definitely want to say uh, to the leadership there, thank you guys for at least being consistent with the way in which you give information out.
And Alexandria Police Department is consistent, but it is a bottleneck as well as far as the leadership is concerned.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. And sometimes their slowdown is the approval process of getting information out. But that's no reflection on them, and we have to make sure that we articulate that as well.
Yes, sir. You're absolutely correct. And they're still talking in that same calm demeanor, requesting that the individual do come out or do come to the door. You do have multiple drones in the air at this time. And when Jack, I also like to say when I did make it on the scene,
Hmm.
uh, they did have somebody outside talking with that individual, uh, and I believe they did confirm that there was somebody held up in the house. So we do know or believe to know that somebody is held up in the house, and that their commands are not being done in vain. The whole traffic circle is blocked off. That is absolutely correct. All these drones sound like a bunch of weed eaters going on.
I was going to describe it as bees.
Yeah, there's one in that location, the latest one that went up, and that's 2 blocks away. Uh, we have one hovering right above us. Okay.
Hey, Steve, you see them comments that I posted
Uh,
in the
that's on the screen.
no, no. There should be a little indicator over there.
Private chat.
Okay, yeah, that's a. Just look for that indicator.
Yes. Thank
Okay, okay.
you. Don't plan on it.
That was 30 minutes ago. I just thought we'd take the opportunity to do a little training while we
Yeah.
out here.
Uh, did nobody have to tell me to make sure that I
Uh, you
avoid
can look
all
through.
windows
Uh,
uh, and get behind a brick surface?
mm,
Uh, because we do know bullets don't have any names on.
no, they don't. And is that the drone sounding like that?
Yes,
Wow.
that's a
How
big.
many are how many are how
Well,
many are up in the air right now that you counted?
I counted 2 uh, in the air. Well, one just went down, but this is the one that's hovering above us at this time.
Oh, okay.
Somebody just informed us that they have the service road closed in front of Captain D's now. And we did let you guys know that that area was blocked off leading to Albertsons.
So it's extended a little bit further now?
No, Captain D's and Albertsons exit uh,
Oh, okay. All right.
road is the same.
So all that traffic coming from South MacArthur Drive, when it gets to there, they're diverting it down into the mall's parking lot up in that area.
No, they say that that's blocked off. So 9 out of 10 that they're diverting it over there by KFC in the boot store.
Yeah,
Uh,
Best Buy, that intersection down there.
yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Wow. You can tell that there's something going on because even the traffic along Lee Street has picked up as well. And you can definitely see the traffic being diverted along Masonic Drive is being diverted. You know, it's something odd going on at this point.
Yes.
So again, for those of you guys who may be just joining us, the South Traffic Circle in Alexandria, Louisiana is blocked off at this point. Traveling south or traveling north, or even if you're extending, the other X coming from Masonic to Masonic, the entire traffic circle is blocked. So if you're using it to, head down toward 165 or 71, you may want to find an alternative route if you're leaving your office about right now. For those folk who left at 4:30, they're probably in it, especially if they're not following us here over here on the Urban Cast. But for those that are following us, if you're getting ready to leave the office at 5 o'clock and you have to travel through the soft traffic circle, we would encourage you to find an alternative route because the traffic circle is completely blocked at this point.
I think sometimes we forget that these first responders be out here for long periods of time, and stuff just like water and stuff like that are very necessary. I just
Mm.
seen officer go to the vehicle to get a half a case of water because they're in all that tactical gear. And it's actually not a hot day in Alexandria like it was predicted. It's actually a cooler day for the city. But with these men and women in all of this Kevlar uh, and staying in those positions for a long period of time, we do have to commend them for all the hard work that they do. It takes a special person to want to go into law enforcement.
Especially going to work for an agency that's understaffed.
And if we do have somebody from the administration uh, want to go into detail about how many officers that they're short, we're more than welcome to have that conversation with you guys. But we know that it's 50 plus officers now, with three just graduating from the academy. I'm glad somebody asked me what was my device charge. I'm at look. I just checked that. I'm at 16%, but I do have my phone, so I
Yeah.
phone as a backup.
And let me just make sure I got. I know I'm in there right now, but I did something over here on my end, Steve. I'm able to multitask and do all this everything and continue to talk with you. And I know I can't go literally go back into it, but I'm gonna bring it up on the PC here. So just in case. So if we have to transition, you at 16% right now, Steve?
I'm at 16%. Do me a favor, send me the link to my as a text message.
If if I send you the link, that's you won't have the ability to control, but I still could control from here.
Yeah, you can still control from here.
Yeah, yeah, I'll send it to you. But if you log in on your phone, it'll take you right back into it.
Yeah, okay,
It won't drop you because I'm still in there.
gotcha. Well, I'm gonna stay off my phone for right now. I will hit the mute button right fast, Jack. So if you
Okay.
want, I'm gonna be on mute because I need to make a telephone call.
Okay. So for you guys that are uh, out there, if you've just joined us, what's going on? There's a police in action at Wettermark and Masonic Drive on this right just off of this north side of the traffic circle. The traffic circle is actually completely blocked. So if you are traveling south or north, on MacArthur Drive or Masonic Drive, you definitely will need to plan an alternative route through the circle. As right now, it is blocked due to a policing incident there off the service road. It appeared that about an hour and a half ago, probation and parole perhaps was serving a warrant to someone, and probation and parole was there on scene first, and then Alexandria Police Department arrived on scene. Um, After the tactical vehicles were made it on scene, the SWAT vehicles, it appeared that Alexandria Police Department took over the scene command. So right now, the scene appeared to be being managed by Alexandria Police Department. Again, we don't know the details of it. We just know that, for all practical purposes, if you're traveling south or north through the traffic circle on MacArthur Drive or Masonic Drive, it is completely blocked off at this time due to a policing incident there on the service road north of the traffic circle near the intersection of Weathermark and that service road.
Jack, can you go ahead and take it?
Say again.
Can you check the messages? One of the last messages that just came to the page, or
The,
just
oh, just came to us on. Yeah, I'm
within
looking.
these.
No, it ain't. So the question is pretty much what's going on MacArthur Drive at the South Traffic Circle. It's a police and incident. It appeared that the incident was being managed by probation and parole. Probation and parole is there at a house just north of the circle on the service road near Weathermark Street. APD appeared to be at this point asking someone to come out of one of the homes located in that area. Hey, Steve, have they asked who has and I guess you would be the one that could hear it. Have you heard them ask a particular person to come out of
They
the
have
resident?
they have not called a name. They
Uh
just
huh.
asked the individual inside the residence to come to the door uh,
Mm-hmm.
or come out with their hands up, but they have not said a name.
Amen. Okay.
So no
All right.
identity has been.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So as of right now, we do not know APD. Sometimes they'll say, or law enforcement will say, for a particular person to come out of a house. In this scenario, from what you can hear on the loudspeakers or the horns that they're talking on, they have not asked for a particular person to step out. They are just asking the persons that's occupying the dwelling to come out.
That is a true statement.
Okay. Have they appeared to allowed any of the traffic back onto the at least the service road, Steve?
I'm sorry, Jack. I did have you on mute because I did have to make arrangements for basketball.
Okay, all right.
So, what was your question?
Uh, I got a couple questions. The first one was, did they appear to allow any of the traffic to flow along
No, no
the
traffic.
service
No traffic is flowing at this time.
on, especially in between that Masonic Drive, the North Masonic Drive corridor? No traffic is flowing over there.
No,
Some of
sir.
the areas we cannot see. Um,
Correct.
mhm.
Uh, I'm at 10%. I'm in the critical area now, so I am about to. Uh,
Just go ahead and bring your your new device up, and you can go ahead and mute your currently primary.
yeah, I got to. I hadn't been on my phone in a while, so I got to go through all that process of getting logged in. So I got 10.
You sound like me at that Gator meeting the other day.
I got 10. 10.
I,
10
I
minutes.
I literally had no earthly idea that meeting was going to last almost an hour and 30 minutes. No, no, a little over. It was almost 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Okay, I'm finna mute.
Okay, I'll be watching you coming in.